another house. Turn my gamma up slightly so I can see better. I wonder if you can collect any of these plants. No, you can't. Why is there a log? Right, anyway, but don't question it. It is what it is. Clearly someone's chopped a tree down and it's just sort of jumped up there. Nothing in the dresser. Nothing in there. Take it someone's beat me to this. I'm not even going to bother with food. Clearly not needed at the moment. Is that a dead person? That is a dead person. Yeah. I can like hack away at him and shit. I'm going to chop his leg off. Anyway, look good he someone walked in, wasn't it? He's poking away at this dead body. Right, anyway, so there's nothing in here of interest. So again, we shall skip forward till we find something of interest. Oh, that's not too bad, but it seems to be a crashed aeroplane down here, so let's check it out. I don't think your character runs quite fast enough. You know, it is what it is. I'll check out this airplane. Then we'll go back to the road and try and find... Oh, there's a building there as well, look. Yeah, try and find some evidence of civilization. I should probably equip my hatchet just in case I need to smack somebody in the face. So, yeah, the running is far too slow. In fact, it doesn't even feel like I'm running, just pressing shift and nothing happens. Let's assume that is the correct. Have a look at options, controls. Yeah, sprint is shift. Sprint's not working, clearly. Well, I think it was before I logged off and back in. Who knows? It just takes so long to get anywhere when you can't sprint. I hope that's sorted at some point. So, let's check you out, aeroplane. Do you have anything on you? What's that? Debris, perhaps. That's a log. Telling me somebody's been here. What's the only way for me to get inside this here aeroplane? Well, there. I don't have a torch. We don't start with a torch. Most unfortunate. So even if you can loot this, I'm not going to be able to do because I can't see bugger all. Can I get back out if I go in? Let me just... Let me turn my camera up. Yeah, it's already pretty full. The turning your gamma through windows helps you see when you're out in the open, but not when you're enclosed. The arrow's not changing to green, so I assume there's nothing in here. Maybe a future point of interest. Can't see bugger all. Yes, that's disappointing, unfortunately. Nothing in it. Let's go to that building, if we can get out of here, that is. Any fall damage? Didn't see any. It is annoying, and we can't seem to get the sprint to work. It's going to take forever to get to places. I've had to log it out and back in every time I want to run. So I'll look in this place and see what we can do here. So I don't know if you can get pickaxes and mine the rocks, I'm not sure. We'll have to do a bit of reading up. I can't see fuck all. Maybe it'd be handy if we actually started with a torch. So we can actually see. All these buildings look about the same though, so I suppose once you familiarise yourself with the layout, not too bad. Where's the door? Be on this dark side that I can't see. There's a window. There you go, I'm in. It's a kitchen cabinet. There's nothing in it. What is this? Ah, it's lockable, look. So if you had the required resources, you could probably lock that up. Not sure what you'd need to do that. Well, this is kind of pointless walking around in the dark, so we'll wait until daytime, then have a proper look around, because, yeah, this is just dark. Dark, dark, dark. I don't think I can craft anything to make our lives a bit easier in this darkness, can I? So, resources. General. Tinder. Fires. Nothing. Nothing. Plank. Craft axes. Tools. Other has nothing. Melee. Nothing. 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 The crafting is pretty limited right now. Suppose the annoying thing is I can't even like put a scrap of cloth on the end of a stick to get some light. Ah, so it's got light now, so let's have a look. I don't know if you can just find loot on the floor, or if you have to loot the cabinets. There's nothing here, which could be a problem. Never going to get geared up at this rate. When I say geared up, I don't even know what gear's in the game just yet. Ooh, nice bed. Let's go to sleep. No loot at all. Anything in the fire? Nothing. So this building's a complete and utter bust. There, look, you can put the lock on you need. It tells you there, look, box of screws. It has straw and staple. Combination lock and a driver. Instead of crafting these, I wonder if you can just find them in the world. So, again, I will cut the video here and see if we can find anything interesting. Nothing in there anyway. Suppose we'll have another look inside the airplane, but see what we're doing now. Yep, looks like a whole bunch of nothing. It'd be good if you could like pick up some scrap or find something useful in here. I think if you hide under there and sneak up on somebody and kill them. Nothing. So nope. Nice to find, but it's a whole bunch of nothing. They're telegraph poles. I'll head towards the telegraph poles. Usually leads toward a town. Telegraph poles. The road, and there's a billboard down here, so we're going to take a look at it. Don't expect anything fantastic to be on it, but I'm going to look anyway. Now sprinting, now I don't have to press shift, it's just sprinting automatically. I mean, do you reckon this is like where there's going to be a town at some point? Yeah, welcome to Hell, or is it Hull? Yeah, either way, they're both Hell. So anyway, see if we find anything down here. That's one thing I need fixing. You can run while crouched. Which you probably shouldn't be able to do. Have a look at the controls. Forward, backwards, strafe, crouch, sprint, jump, inventory, reload, interact. That's pretty basic then. I have no ammo for this gun apparently. Stop sprinting again. Another billboard. I'll have to walk through the entire town and there's nothing here yet. If that's the case, then, wow. Let's have a look. Don't forget to wash your hands. It's too late even. Okay. It's always good to wash your hands. It's never too late to wash your hands. So anyway, I think we'll skip again until we find something interesting. If we find anything interesting. There's a water tower over there. We'll check that out. Do I see a tool shed as well to the right? Or a container of some sort. Where's the sprinters start working again? Another billboard. Yeah, we have houses to the right, containers, sheds. And at some point they'll turn these into little towns, won't they? See road layout down there, it's like we're entering a little city. Wonderful. So let's see if we can find any loot. I say always follow the telegraph poles. The telegraph poles always lead to a town. So what's this billboard say? Black Island virus. Ways to help prevent infection. I'll read that later. Clearly, the infection is spread. We'll check out this green container, see if there's out in it. Check out the container. What is that? Hammer, I already have one. Is mine the same? Yep. So, yep, don't need that. But at least we found a little bit of loot. Useless loot, but loot, loot, loot. So, hit this building up here. And see what the beef is. Last time I looked in one of these little sheds here. Could I pick that up? No. That's where I found my hatchet, isn't it? In one of those type of buildings. This claw hammer would be good in back of a zombie's head. Oh. Boom. Plenty of hammers. Check out the dry stone wall. Being an Englishman, I quite like dry stone walls. I'm allowed to call myself an Englishman these days. I think so. British, European, whatever they want to tell us we are. Yeah, well, never mind. Yeah. There are not a lot of sound effects. And when you're whacking things, it should like do some kind of noise. Let's check my volume again. Yeah, I mean, volume's pretty high, it's just there's no going on. Oh, wait. There is. This needs to be pretty high. Still don't want music on though. I do not know if it's copyrighted. We'll leave the ambient shit on. So, all that said, with that turned up now, is it going to make a noise when I try to whack this dry stone wall? Or not? Yep. Well, we can hear the swinging of the weapon. There's no pinging or whatever when you hit it. But again, these are just small points that come in time. I think the world looks big enough. I think it's about 8K by 8K. I'm not too sure about that though. Could be wrong on that. I have to do a bit of research and a bit of reading up. Now, where the hell did this building go? There it is. Right.